Hi there, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 21st. This is a general message, so only take what resonates, and let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Cancer, please? We are starting off with Five of Swords here at the crown of your reading. Followed by the King of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And the World card, ending here with the World. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we are looking here at the Empress. This is a divine feminine energy. The Empress is all about fertility, creation, abundance, joy, grace, happiness. This is a very pleasant card, and this is you really tapping into this energy of allowing your manifestations to come to you and not chasing what it is you are trying to create in your life. Here at the crown, we do have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords does speak to having some conflict going on, some butting of heads, not really seeing eye to eye with somebody, and the need to walk away from that conflict. It's not really serving you, and it's time to walk away from this conflict. It's time to step into this King of Swords leadership energy and cut this conflict out of your life. We've also got the Ace of Swords here, which is having laser-like focus on something. And the sword of the Ace of Swords, it cuts both ways, and it can often symbolize cutting something out so that you can focus on something else. So if there is any conflict in your life, it's really time to walk away from that and to start focusing here on accomplishing your goals. With the King of Swords, this is a very intentional leader using strategy and thought to move forward here. So you could really be tapping into your intellect here to make your decisions. The King of Swords can also represent a sort of mentor or teacher coming into your life that might help you be moving on from these energies. We do also have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is you evaluating something in your life, taking a look at a situation and seeing, is it worth the energy that you're putting in? Are you getting out of it what you're putting in? You're waiting for results here. Maybe you're taking a look at what this conflict is and wondering if this is really serving you or if it's time to let it go. We do have the World over here at the very end of your reading. And the World card symbolizes accomplishing a goal. This is the end of a journey. This is the end of a chapter. This is the very last major arcana in the major arcana. It's the very last card. And it does symbolize accomplishing your goals and crossing that finish line. So something is coming to a close here. So that something new can start. We do have this Ace of Swords with new energy coming through, maybe a new idea that you have, and you want to focus on that. Why don't we get you some clarifiers so we can get some deeper insight here? What is this Five of Swords energy coming through for Cancer, please? Okay, Eight of Wands. And on the King of Swords, we have Seven of Cups. We have 7/7 showing up already. Two of Swords. So the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords showing up here together. On the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So two aces showing up in your reading is very auspicious. And let's get one more here on the World card. Page of Wands. On the bottom of the deck here, we're looking at the Four of Swords, and this is about rest, recovery, solitude, taking time for yourself, taking care of yourself to recover from a situation. Possibly from this conflict that has been going on, anywhere in your life that you're feeling the conflict, It's time to walk away from that and take care of yourself and give time for yourself to heal from that energy and to receive any blessings. So the Eight of Wands coming in on the Five of Swords, this is quick change. You're making this change quickly to walk away from this conflict energy. You are deciding quickly and taking that action necessary to walk away. You could also be getting some news that could help you to walk away, that help you make this change. You're hearing something, learning something, or simply just deciding to make this change, because we do have the Two of Swords here, and this represents making a choice. This is making a decision, making a compromise, or even finding a third place solution. This person is thinking this or that with the Two Swords, but there's really a third place solution that they can't see, represented by the island behind them. And whenever we see a blindfold in the tarot, this speaks to listening to our intuition. We have to go within to get those answers that we need. You have to go within to find this laser-like focus and go within to weigh up your options and decide how you're going to be moving forward. Another message with the Two of Swords is to open up your heart space energy, tap into your heart, and what is your heart telling you to do? This person has their heart blocked in a protective stance, and they need to lower their swords, open up their heart, and use that to move forward. You do have a lot of swords cards here, representing the intellect and the mind, but not really a lot of emotions. And where the emotions are coming in with the Seven of Cups, because the cups represent emotions, there seems to be confusion. Some confusing emotions coming up with conflicting energy, and there is a hesitancy to commit to something. Maybe you're really looking at your options and you're not really sure which direction to go. This is about being sort of an analysis paralysis, where you're looking at all the good and bad ways something could turn out, and it's preventing you from taking that leap of starting something and moving forward and making that decision and committing to something. So with the King of Swords, really be intentional here and use strategy. Come up with a plan, weigh up the pros and cons of the decision that you need to make here so that you can move forward in an authentic way. On your Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a prosperous new opportunity with lots of potential coming through. And the thing about the Ace of Pentacles is the potential. It's a great opportunity, but this pentacle needs to be planted like a seed in this garden down here. It needs to be tended to, watered, nurtured, and given time to grow so that it can be prosperous one day. It's not going to be prosperous immediately. It does take time to grow, and with consistent effort, it can grow into prosperity. But there is that sense of really needing to take care of it, really needing to put that work in. And you may be looking at this opportunity coming in, wondering if it's going to be worth the effort you're going to put into it. But I do see you moving forward on this opportunity because we've got the Page of Wands. As this chapter is closing in your life, this chapter that involved conflict and needing to make a change, that chapter is closing up, and you've got this Page of Wands to symbolize the new adventure that you're about to go on. It's very exciting. The possibility for fulfillment is very large here, and you're feeling enthusiastic about it. There has been some confusion, but by coming up with a plan and opening up your heart space energy to make this choice and developing your laser-like focus, you're really starting to see how wonderful this new path could be for you. Let's go ahead and get you your oracle messages. What is the oracle message coming through for Cancer? The energy is gaining momentum. We're going to put that right here on this card of momentum, the Eight of Wands. So this energy really is gaining momentum for you as you start to evaluate and make your decisions. What is the angel number for Cancer this week? What's your angel number, Cancer? Number 17. It says, I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. So don't be afraid to go it alone this week. When making your decisions, make your decisions for you independently and don't worry about who's going to support you here, okay? Make sure that you are being authentic to yourself. And let's get you one more oracle message. Final oracle message for Cancer, please. Listen to your muse. And we're going to read the message out of the book for this one. Listen to your muse. Your muse speaks to you in possibilities, and so often we shut her voice out in the name of being realistic. Yet without following her directives, we never know the full embodiment of our potential. Right now, your muse is asking you to listen. Let her whispers, chants, and shouts stir your deepest creativity. Your path is being revealed one step at a time as you become willing to follow her prompts. If you allow her, she will grow your creative vision through the messages of the heart. And as Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, it is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. So there you have it. That is your message for this week, Cancer. I do hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you have a lovely week. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.